Qualifying is one of the steps that is there to cut your time basically in half if you don't know how to properly qualify. You're talking to, you're communicating, you're spending time, like you said, with the people that you talked to earlier. What happened when you started to do that, Kayla? You figured out who you needed to work with, right?
Yes.
So you could put more time into the people that you can work with, the people that you can actually sell, the people that can communicate better with you, that move forward in the sales process. Qualifying is a step that is broken down. Are they the decision makers? Right? What does the process looks like? Add this terminology into your process if you're doing accounts payable or something of that nature, or they're sending the contract up. Ask that question. When you connect and relate, you can ask that question. What does that look like to me? Explain it. What's the map that we need to go through? Have you done this before? How long does this normally take? Who, what, when, where, why, and how, right?
Yep.
So qualification, there's also a question I want you to add into your vernacular. Are you the decision maker? If they say yes, the next question is, who besides yourself is the decision maker? Make sure you ask that question. Because in most cases, people will take responsibility, but they won't tell you that they have to share that responsibility.
Okay.
I went on a trip one time with a gentleman who sold these expensive draperies in Tampa in his sales process. We went to the house. It was a beautiful house near the water. He went out there to show his stuff, and he said, I want you to take a ride along with me to see how my sales process. No problem. So I just go along with him. We go in the house, we sit down, pulls out the thing, the gentleman comes out, beautiful windows. We're talking $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, I don't know. And he goes through and he puts it out, and he shows the guy everything, and guy's looking at the differences, and he's like, okay, we can get you a quote based on that, blah, 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 blah. Good to go. We was in there for about 40 minutes. And then we left. And I said, how much money your company makes? He said, about $500,000 a year. I said, you want to go to $1 million? He said, yeah. I said, what do you think about my process? I said, it's crap. It's total crap. He says, why? I come in and I do this. I said, who's the decision maker in the house? He said, well, the guy was. I said, mm-mm. I said, you didn't look around and see there's photos? There's a woman in this house. Do you think a woman is going to let you come in here and put drapes in her windows without her? He was like, well, the guy, yes, he might write the check, but she makes the decision.
So he's not picking out anything.
He's not picking out anything.
So if nothing else, you're going to have to come back on another trip.
You're going to have to
you're
come back. So I'm like, so what's the next step? Well, I go back, I get some more quotes, and I go back out, and I'm like, why would you want to drive? And it's a 30-minute drive out to the client's house.
Yeah.
I said, you're spending your time with people that's not qualified. He's not qualified. So, if I come to, I said, why don't you add this into your step? Are you the decision maker about the house, sir? Yes. Who besides yourself is the decision maker? Well, of course, my wife. Will she be there? Right? If we get the drapes perfect around your house, we're talking $25,000. If we can get the perfect drapes for your house, is there anything holding us back from getting started with today if I come out there and get started on something? No. Could. So that lets me know when I go out there, and sometimes one of the things that you want to do also when you get good at this is that you put your price in the qualification. If I can provide you a nurse that gives you the salary between blah, 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 is there anything holding us back from moving forward with this today? You got to use today in your vernacular. Write that down. Everything you do is today. Accounts payable, nurses, everything is today. Use that word. Why? Because they have to answer if it's why not today. Most people are like, is that good for you? And they end it there. Or if I can get that for you, would that be fine? It's open-ended. If I can provide that for you, is there anything holding us back from moving forward with this today? And just be quiet. Oh, we can't do it. We can't do it in one day. Oh, why is that? Oh, because of this. And you're like, okay, this. So you say, okay, you told me this, and this. And if we can solve this, and this, we can get it done. Yeah. I don't have to ask what the process is. They're going to tell me.
Right.
Like your guys. Like, okay, so based on everything, if we get this thing together and, I mean, we're on the same page and we realize this is not going to happen ever again and we're going to give you the best customer service where we put things in place where this never will happen, is anything holding us back from getting the payment today? Today. People are afraid of that word.
Yep.
Today. I have reps, like, I'll be on the phone, I'll be like, today! And they're still on the phone, like, say it! They're like, today. Like, yes, now. This is Ben Brown. Don't forget to click subscribe and also add notifications for new videos coming down the pipe.